Oi oi, how we doing? Another episode of Allstar Garage, and this one's a big one. I was going to do 2 episodes, one for Saturday, one for Sunday, because we've just had the Mildenhall weekender. Let's just have it out there. Let's just get on with it. Let's just chuck it all in together, make a long one. If you watch all of it, you watch all of it. If not, watch a little bit on your lunch break and then go back to work and then watch a little bit when you get home. Let's just throw it out there. Let's get it done. We've got to carry on this week and get the car done for Eastbourne BWS, because the ball doesn't stop rolling, the world doesn't stop turning, the shoe doesn't stop stamping, whatever, I don't know. The weekend was amazing, the weather was on point, the cars and the people racing and everyone's mentality of having a good crash was on point. Fair play to Tom Waller for putting the meeting together, and of course Spedeworth for hosting it, Dean Wood, Terry Garrett, everyone else at Mildenhall for making that happen with the camping and everything else, having the bar there and whatever so that people could have a drink. That was really good. Yeah, and the weather was brilliant. It was like so hot, and I've still got lobster face now, and I'm still knackered. I think we were all verging on sunstroke by the time we packed away Sunday, even with gazebos and drinks and whatever else. Racing wise, the P4 was really good on Saturday. We got 4 races out of it. The starter motor packed up straight away, and then no matter how much you tried to start it, it just didn't like life anymore. So that was bump start all day, which hindered us a little bit because nearly every race I ended up getting tangled up and not finishing because of the fact that we had no starter motor. I'd turn it off for a stoppage or something, try and get bump start and get stuck, or I couldn't get a bump start or whatever. But that was fine. We still did 4 races, still had a good few crashes. Head on in the DD was really hard. That was quite stiff, one of them anyway. And we absolutely deck chaired a Cortina or a Taunus in one of the Constellations, I think. So that was good. And then the Sunday, drunk quite a bit on Saturday night. Drunk probably too much whiskey and cider together, which made me have a little bit of a sore head. So I was a bit delicate on the Sunday and obviously quite sore. And I had a little cruise around in the Jag. I thought we was going to get all stopped by Yanks, to be fair, all the big American cars. And just managed to duck and dive and sort of stayed out of trouble and ended up winning the heat, which was quite nice. Got one of the little gongs over here. And then in the final, they held the gate for a while. Like, I drove out on the track and sat there and still sat there, and a few more cars came out and I thought, I need a wee. I really needed a wee. Obviously couldn't go. So the race starts, get going, and then all of a sudden I see this big Cadillac Yank thing at the end of the straight. Drive into that as hard as I could, and where I was so worn out and tired and quite an impact, and I'd had quite a few impacts that weekend, and I'm not young anymore. I mean, come on guys, it happens to the best of us. A little bit came out, like on the impact in the harness, and went like that. We shot out of my gentleman sausage, and you know, I had a little dribble, as you do. It happens. Like, right, don't judge me. There's a thing there, and it's fine. Anyway, didn't think much of it. It was a restart, carried on, finished my race, and then they went, Pete, you got a third, you got to go on the podium. And I went, okay then. What can you do? Embrace that one. So there's pictures that are on the internet of me stood there with a wet patch on my overalls because I did a wee. But anyway, that's how much of an awesome weekend it was. It was that awesome, and I was so knackered that actual wee came out. So whatever. Couple of trophies. The Jag will probably go again. It's a bit sore, but we'll have a look at that. We just didn't get time to punch the wheel back. And like I say, we were verging on sunstroke by that point, and we just didn't get a chance, didn't get time to fix it. It was the final, and then it was straight out for the all-comers and a DD, and we wouldn't have got a chance to straighten it and do petrol and do water and do everything else to risk blowing the engine up. So yeah, that was really good. Anyway, here it is. Go then, just about to go out on the parade in the P4. Squirrel's driving. Spedeworth TV man there doing his bit. For anyone that's not a driver, this is what we get to see. Hey.
Out, Laurie.
Out. Oh, going in. What was that, Swampy?
I said there's Pete and he's overrated under.
that one down there, Ollie. Josh, I'm just going to go up a bit, mate, so I've got a wheel over you.
Yeah. Chains on.
It's alright.
Watch that strap. Don't stand there, mate.
Let's come back a bit. Turn around, just pull this out a little bit.
Not
Let's come back with it.
the wheel not back.
What are we doing about that? Because that is an issue. That's probably why we're going slow.
Where's that hammer?
Someone's going to have to come out with me and just hit him with a hammer at the time. We're on the front, Ollie. Through there? No. Yeah, all right.
Wheel bolts are on top of the sockets.
We do the other front wing when it's back on the floor. Yeah, but it works with small stuff. Put it on the floor. Yeah. We're buying off now. We'll try and pull that front corner out a little bit.
I'll check your nuts. That one's free rolling. This one's free rolling, the other one's still stiff.
what's that all like there? Oh, that's the one, Daddy. Yeah.
we go, day 2 going through the tunnel.
Construction and a few others as well, which we'll come to. Length selected 440
I stepped over, and as I stepped over, I stood where I was, I stepped over, and as I stepped angled the lead. Yeah, that was, and I just stood there, and then Pete was like, before he went to nearly off that was bad.
Pete, how was the heat wind, mate?
Was it wet and slippery?
It was quite wet and slippery. Just how we like it on the brown stuff. That was alright.
Change your wheel because it's locking up. It's binding, so.
Because I put the wrong wheel on.
Pete put the wrong wheel on. Well done, mate.
Penny, what's your feet? You got 9 penny. Yeah, then I'll swap you.
Tyre pressure.
Can't disclose that information with my buckle wheel.
You're getting a good suntan though, Pete.
I'm really hot. I'm really hot.
What
Hungover.
hot as in what you think you're hot, or
No, I'm just very sweaty, very sweaty. I think I've got trench foot because I've had the same boots on for 3 days. Yeah, there's lots of juices in places that you shouldn't have juices. About there, really.
yeah.
Not much on car. About 5 psi.
How much?
About
5 psi.
on the psi.
Good pit crew you got today, mate.
Yeah, East Egg individual. And Geordie. Good wheel pepper pot, you end up looking like Vinnie Jones in your Series J.
Good tan line coming on, mate, as well.
I'm going hard, I'm going to take the t-shirt off in a minute. Get the white bits out. We've got the others, alright?
Hey, you done this one? Done this one?
Spin it around.
Back it up, check that.
Pull the wings up there. Yeah, go on. Got it. Hang on.
Right. Can't see you,
What are we doing now, Pete?
Make it up as we go along.
We'll go up now on that.
Yeah, don't go in that top bit, yeah?
Just lifting the wing up to keep it off the wheel.
Just where's that sledge, Emma? Just tap it on the top of the sledge. One of the favourite films.
Pull this one now, okay?
You looking at my suntan?
No, just looking at your dirty face, mate.
What's this coming on? Yeah, come on.
Go on the outside edge there, Ken.
so damaged, mate.
Are you trying to put the lights back in it?
I might do, yeah.
All the chrome trim.
we go. I hope you enjoyed it. That was obviously a little bit longer than a normal one, but throw it all in. Let's get amongst it, right? A few things that I do need to say. Massive thank you to Steve-O for the use of the welder there, welding the axle back in. If it's not for having a welder when you race some of the cars like that, you're not getting back out, and that's what makes a difference sometimes. It was obviously never going to handle, so the plan was always just to get back out on the track, turn around and go the other way. We had some people obviously come up to us. In the last video, I said that I was running out of micro throttle cables, and we ended up coming back from the weekend with 8 cables and 3 pedals, I think. So thank you for that. I don't need any more, and that I didn't expect that by any means. So thank you very much. There was a lad that brought up a picture that he took from last year and wrote a little nice message on the back of it. So I'll make sure that goes up on the wall up there, and you can see that in some videos. Thank you very much. A lad called Matt brought us a bag of PPE because he didn't like the mask that I was painting with and stuff, and the goggles that we've done in some of the previous videos. So that's much appreciated. And obviously a lot of people come up and giving good feedback. That's the main thing for us, because it means sitting here like now in the early hours, putting the video together between work and everything else and juggling stuff, it's worthwhile, and it's nice to have that good feedback. If you keep watching it, we'll keep making it, so that's good. Obviously, we've now got the Allstar Garage merch.co.uk site going, where you can get the stuff like these hats and the hoodies and not the hydraulic one. I'm still waiting for some to turn up to wear, which you'll probably see in the next video. So we don't do that ourselves. Obviously, I haven't got time to make and press and print all that stuff as well, so that's outsourced. But we make a couple of quid on each item, and that goes back into the pot to try and recoup some of the money that we've spent to build the channel. So the stuff like the microphones that you're listening to now, the cameras, the MacBooks, the tripods, all that stuff that we use to bring you the channel, it recuperates some of that money, and then obviously we can buy more stuff, more cameras, bits and bobs, maybe have a rear facing camera as well as a front facing camera and stuff going forwards. So that's what helps with that. The link to that is also down below. Once again, Spedeworth for putting the meeting on, and Tom Waller for organising it. If it wasn't for Spedeworth and Mildenhall and Terry Garrett and Dean Wood and the work that they've put in, you know, even on the Saturday night, we're getting food and beer and everything else and sort of starting our evening entertainment, and they're out there still grading the track ready for the next day's racing. So that doesn't go unappreciated from everyone that was racing. Let me just put that out there. Again, Spedeworth TV will film the meeting and put it out there on their own platform. The link to that is down below, and so is Spedeworth as the promotion. If you have never seen this before, or bangers or anything else, that's who we race for, that's what we do. The link to that is down below as well. Massive thanks also to my camp and the guys that we went with, because they looked after me and kept me fed and going, same as everyone else all weekend. Not he providing food. He was up at I think 4:30 in the morning on the Friday before we went, cooking baked potatoes so we could have jacket potatoes and chilli and beans and cheese and stuff on the Friday evening. Squiz, Rob, Dan, Kev, Notty obviously, Ollie, Josh and his camera in the pits. Obviously Dan filmed some bits on the Sunday as well, and Kev filmed some bits from the outside of the track. Lewis Tingle, who you've now seen on the channel as well, he was there helping Tyler weld the axle in. And Will and Clint Brazier were racing as well, doing their own car, but when they were done, they came over and helped me like seatbelt and the ball joint back on the P4, and they were getting in the mix as well. So thank you guys for that. That does mean an awful lot. Even Laura Lewis's missus was coming around every hour with a carrier bag full of cold drinks because it was that hot, and obviously we were fixing cars. You sort of forget to have a drink and then you end up getting ill. So if it's not for people like that, sometimes behind the scenes, what you don't get to see is that's what keeps it moving. So thank you very much. And finally to HR Videos for putting the camera in the car on the Saturday in the P4. Obviously contributed to actually having some footage without me muffing it up and time-lapsing everything this time. That also freed up a camera that we could then use for time-lapse in the pits. So massive thanks to HR. His channel link is also down below. I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to go and get some sleep. I will see you in the next one.